Hello everybody, welcome back to Revisiting SkyFactory 4, Episode 2. Now where I left off, we'd just finished up this area, we'd set up all of the bonsais, and I was leaving it there. But I've actually done a brief little bit off camera, because I wanted to get at a reasonable starting point before I started recording again. And I'm gonna give a fair warning right now, so you can't blame me. I am currently drinking alcohol while recording this because I thought it'd be funny. But I just made the cottonwood sapling, which required me putting clay saplings in mud bottle, like mud water, hanging up one to make a vine. And yeah, so we've got the cotton, which means we can now make string. But we're getting to that point now where we're gonna have to start thinking in this, casting vicinity. Which is, yeah, I don't really remember half of this stuff when it comes to this point. I know that I can make 10, 10, make coal, iron, lapis, iron, helmets. So when we get to this point, it gets a little more complicated. But I believe I'm going to need to set up a market for that. Yes, this thing right here. Which requires red wool and any sort of planks. But to get red wool, we need some sort of red to make the red dye. Which is, yeah, we're getting to that point where everything's getting more and more complex as you progress. Which is fine. I'm also starting to realize I'm going to need more chests. I also went ahead and made some iron amber off camera so that I could actually start the episode at a decent part. Because, yeah, to make the forge, I'm gonna need a lot of stuff, and it's not as easy as I'd like to say it is when you get to this part. And I know it's a very long-winded grind at this point of time, but that's, yeah, not really much I can do about that. I'm going to need to set up a few different things. I could probably start tackling all the different random ones, like cobble mud and lava potentially. Using right click on a cauldron while holding cobble. So we can go ahead and start working on that. I don't know if the wooden cauldron does do that. We'll find out, because I'm about to do it. Ooh. No, it's on fire. So we're gonna need to be very quick with this. There we go, we've got lava. And a slightly burnt cauldron, which is fine. It's fine. It's dealt with this before. There we go, we've got our lava. Which I believe I needed for something. Right click a lava filled cauldron with a water bucket to make obsidian. Yep. Make some slabs. It's tin. Ooh, right. Tin amber. How do I make that again? Clay, resin, bone resin, gravel resin, flint. Okay. Clay, gravel, bone, flint. Can I there we go. Perfect. We got our tin amber now. Put these away. Gravel, bone goes there, gravel goes there, clay goes there. But now that we've got to the point where we've got decent bonsai farms and a pretty decent setup. What am I doing? Just do that real quick. Burn some of this. Yeah. Tin sapling. We need a casting table, which also requires a birch sapling. Molten tin. Need a smelter, or a melter, or a centrifuge. Can I make any of these? Can't make the centrifuge. Can I make the place over lava to melt item? Ooh, can't make that one. Yeah, this is that point now. So we need to figure out what we do. I could do the smelting. Okay, we're getting into like the really, really specific stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and figure all this out really quick. And I will see you guys once I'm done. Right, so I've started working on a smeltery over here, but I actually need an apple sapling so that I can get an acacia acacia? Acacia, I don't fucking know. I need to get, I'm gonna call it acacia, I need to get an acacia sapling, which means I need an apple. So we're gonna need to get into that point where we actually end up making a small bonsai farm so that I have a greater chance of getting an apple from the sapling. I made some coal. There you go. That's the first time I made some coal? Wow. This is going to involve quite a bit of harvesting. I'm also working on porcelain right now, so I can make some casting stuff. But for now, that's a little bit away, so we're gonna not focus on that for now. We are, however, going to focus on the rest of this, which is like this, like that. I have so much stuff, like, please send help. So I need to make more clay really quick. Do that. I really should just make a shovel. I keep forgetting to make one. Yeah, okay, we're going to that point. So we're going to need to farm some clay saplings for a little while in order for me to actually get the things that I need to do. Put those there really quickly. Got my porcelain. It's great. Start working on some porcelain stuff. Casting table, porcelain. Porcelain gauge, porcelain tank, which I need glass for. Need glass for that. I need glass for that. Glass for that. Furnace for that. Faucet. We'll make 2 of those really quick. For the tank, it's a gauge window tank. Okay. Now we have the casting basin, or is a gauge window or tank. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So we're just making sure that we've got porcelain stuff ready. Get it. But for now, I actually need to work on that. Oh. Means we're gonna be harvesting our little clay sapling a lot more than his brethren. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys when I've gotten to that point, so you don't have to see the consistent loops of me working on this. Right, so update. I'm currently working on making a little area for my bed, which includes windows and a few other things. That there really quick, do that. I have also gotten to the point where I can. Oh, where'd those go? Make apple. Ta-da! So I can officially make some apple. saplings now, which is fantastic. So we're going to do those really quick. But that involves dirt in an area, so we're going to chuck this right there, do that, do that. So we're going to have our apple sapling grow there, so we have some more apple saplings. You know, the usual stuff, the usual shebangs. Gonna this. Gonna clean up the base a little bit and expand when we get the chance, but for now, it's really just a waiting game. Apple sapling grow, which means not intervening with it while it grows. Which is fine because, as it turns out, I have a lot of things to do. So we're going to be working a bit more on our shelter. Should hopefully look nice when it's done. That one. Oh, I went up there. How rude. Yeah, so hopefully we're going to get to that point where everything looks like pretty decent and we'll have our cassia sapling. Which would an absolute win in the books, you know? Maybe I should use my bone meal. Oh, some piece of glass. There we go. We got an apple sapling. And now we're missing some glass. That's okay. I can make more glass. I have enough sand to spare. Yeah, I will get back to you guys when it's grown. We have our apple saplings and acacia saplings ready. Alright, we're back, and I am currently at 2 pieces of wool and 3 string. Now the way you get wool into string is by hanging cottonwood leaves up on the drying racks, which will turn into string, and then you make that string into wool, and that's how you make your bed. I haven't actually gotten an extra apple sapling yet. I have been going at it for a while, as you can see by the amount of different things in here and the several leaves that are in this, including the fact that all of my wood areas are now completely full. But we are making some decent progress in certain areas. So we now officially have a bed, which means we can sleep through the night now. Which I'm going to slot right there. And there we go, we now have a bed. Now, obviously, over time, things are going to be less and less easy, as much as I would love for them to stay easy. And I'm still working on the smeltery and all the porcelain stuff. It takes a long time, I'll admit that, but we are getting there. I do need to start using my sand some more, like so I can get more glass. Because glass is actually a key part of, well, you know, getting the smeltery set up. I've also worked a little bit more on the area. Got a nice little roof here in its entirety. But I'm starting to think I might actually instead need to make some more apple seeds and get our very important, necessary apple saplings that way. So it's yeah, because it's taking a bit too long to get what I want and what I need. So we're gonna just go ahead, set up the sapling again, like that. Use our bone meal. I've actually had to use so much that I'm slowly running low on bone meal. But we've got our apple sapling now. Chuck that there, put that there. Now, the acacia sapling is done by this. So we've got apple sapling and water right here. So we have our acacia sapling now, which we need for our iron, I believe. To make our iron sapling, yes, but we need to finish up the smeltery. So we're going to take a little while with that one. And I believe, because I have the lava necessary, it should be a good move to just set up the porcelain. Which means we need glass. We need a lot of glass and we need more porcelain. Which means we're going to need more bone meal and more clay. You get the drill. So, yeah. Black stain, that's our porcelain tank. I think it's just any glass surrounded by porcelain, which would be very nice. So we'll set up our situation, and I'll get back to you when the rest of our porcelain is ready. This is the world that I worked on and played all the way in 2022, which has so much progress. It's actually unbelievable. I've got like all of these different like barrels, collect all of these. I've got a farm. I have a resource hog. The reason I came here was so I could look at this, my smeltery room and cobble generator, because I wanted to know how to set up the casting. Which it seems is like a porcelain tank, porcelain melter, casting table, and a casting basin. Oh, I also have a cobblestone generator apparently. That's pretty cool. And some heads. And a person. Hello, Walter White. Take that real quick. Thank you. Yeah. Wow. I've done a lot more progress in this than I realized. I have a mob farm. I have a mob farm. Okay. I came here purely so I could see this smelter, and now I'm going back to Otherworld. I'm also going to figure out how to set up this generator properly. Yeah, holy shit. Oh my god. What the fuck was I on in 2022? You know, coming back to this after being on the 22 world is just really depressing, because it just kind of shows how little progress I've actually made. But hey, we know how to set up the smelter now. Got all the components here. So we're gonna go ahead and set that up. It was tank, basin, table, and melter. Then we put the lava in. Oh, my bucket's gone. Make myself a new bucket, apparently, because the game refuses to let me keep my bucket. And, yeah, actually, the cobblestone generator. Gonna do that. Okay, generator. Cobblestone generator. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, so I need water bucket, a lava bucket, glass, and then cobblestone. Okay. That's gonna take a while, but we've got this set up, so I'm thinking, hypothetically, do I like... Okay, so I'm gonna set up the iron amber. I need more lava. Oh, no, it's going up, it's going up. So put the acacia sapling there. And we'll go from there. I just noticed that the faucets were missing, so that's a bit stupid, but we're making our iron sapling right now, which is fantastic. And then I have a tin that I can do as well, which I need a birch sapling. We have our iron, there we go, and then molten iron, put our tin in there, like that. Put our extra faucet away. I made things I didn't even need to use. Go figure. Do this. Some more clay because I'm out of clay. Should have molten resulting from different. Okay. Am I going to need. Oh, wrong one. Cassia. Apple, wasn't it? Yes, it was an apple sapling. I got an extra apple sapling, by the way. Fun fact. Do that. Take the bricks. Look at this progress. Look at how well we're doing. This is great. I love this. Do I have... I'm completely out of water. I'm going to need to soon. Or I can just do that. I'll make a few of the iron, because I think you need iron for some other things. It doesn't hurt to have some more. We now have our iron sapling, which is ready for harvest, and I've been harvesting it for a little bit, because I didn't want to bore everybody with me gathering things. And we're currently working on getting another acacia sapling so we can finish up all of these, like all of this molten iron, so the tin can kick in. I don't actually need all of that tin now that I think about it, so we'll put these back in there. Yeah, I currently am trying to get another apple sapling, which is going about as well as you'd expect it to, which is why there's more apple seeds just waiting in the chest, because it's like so annoying. The percentage is like so low to get the... Can I make it? Oh, I can, thank God. Anyway, I was saying, it's like a very low percentage to get the actual sapling, which is a little irritating. I think it's like 5% or something, and even then, can't really guarantee that. So I'm just working on getting one more acacia sapling. I accidentally made another jungle sapling, which is about as much as you'd expect. Bonk. This is fine. Should be able to pick that back up, right? Right. I don't know. I can't remember. Oh. Can I pick you back up? Oh, I can. Thank God. There we go. Do that. Do that. Do this. Put this over here. Do that. And that's all of our molten iron dealt with. Now we can set up some tin saplings soon, which is absolutely wonderful. Which is budge. So we'll chuck these in there. I think it was 2 anyway. Yeah, it's 2 ingots. So now that we have the tin, we can start focusing more on like the lapis, the redstone, lead. Eventually we'll get to diamond, which would be amazing. But until then, I think I'm going to leave the episode here while our tin sapling... Oh. While our tin saplings over there, yep. While I finish up this last tin sapling, I'm gonna call the episode here. Thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed watching me be an idiot while playing this game. And drinking alcohol while doing it. And have a good one. Bye!